Hey y'all, quick update on my Hidoes B6. I have the new front forks installed as well as the new rim that was just built by my local shop. It's pretty sweet. Really definitely dropped some weight on the bike overall. Yeah, this thing is just a complete wreck right now. I don't have a front brake rotor. I just decided to pull the trigger and get some new brakes. So those will be coming in this week. So I didn't even bother that. And when I was changing out those handlebars, I snapped one of my brake levers. So the rear brake is just destroyed. It's just duct taped on there basically. And then yeah, everything's just a complete mess with zip ties. I'm just kind of in the middle of a lot of stuff right now. But other than that, yeah, looking forward to the new brakes. My rear derailleur is all jacked up as well, as you can see. It doesn't even work anymore. So I don't know. I'm contemplating just changing that to a single speed for simplicity's sake. So yeah, I think I'll probably just do that and try that out for a little while, and rather than deal with a derailleur, just got to get a chain tensioner. Yeah, and then I have to get all these wires and stuff like that figured out. Yeah, as far as the battery goes, yeah, I should have listened to everybody about getting a UPP battery. I haven't used it a whole lot, but it definitely just has like crazy amount of battery or voltage sag on it. So yeah, if anybody's tempted to go the UPP route, I would just advise against it, like everybody else said. It's not really worth it. I'll need to. It's fun like right when you're fully charged up, but I'm really not sure what kind of range I'll get with this. I haven't had a chance to fully charge it and take it out for a whole day or a whole session from 100% down to down to empty. But yeah, hopefully I can get 20 miles out of it. It's a 20 amp hour. I got 18 miles out of the other one, but obviously if you dial that up all the way and you're pulling more juice, you're just going to use it faster. But so far I have not destroyed the rear the hub motor on this. I've been dialing down the amps so I don't just destroy it. I have a feeling I might have damaged it when I first set everything up and dialed it. I dialed up to 40 amps, and then the battery was fully charged, and I don't know, just accelerating from stop. Seems like that'd be a lot of stress on the motor when it's rated to be 1200 watts, and then you're peaking at like 2400 or so watts. But it still works, and I was just cruising around on it. I dialed it up to 45 amps, but the battery was down to like about down to 52 volts. So whatever 45 times 52 is, it only got up to like 1800 watts, and it seems perfectly fine with that. But even after I dialed it up, I was at 37 amps, and then I put up to 45. I didn't really notice much difference in like the responsiveness, like just immediately out of the gate. But might be just because the battery is getting kind of low. And then some other things. Yes, one other concern I had when I took this thing for a test ride the other night. when I first got the battery. It was a little wet out. I was excited about going for a ride. And I mean, I got up. I did like about 35 with the GPS, and I didn't have my front headlights, so I just had a headlamp on, and it was kind of sketchy, and it was windy. It was just gusting like crazy, and 35. That was with my GPS and my phone. That felt really fast. But then I went for a ride the next day, and I went down the beach, and it was windy and cold, and then I got through I went along the beach on the hard pack next to the water for several miles, and yeah, that definitely eats the battery quick. And then I was like, oh, I better check the bolts, and I looked at this bolt here was loose. It was, if I hadn't checked it, it probably would have been gone within another mile or so. So yeah, just be forewarned that make sure you check your bolts. And then the other concern I had about, I thought, I don't know where I stand on this, but I thought this rear swing arm was pretty strong, but I'm kind of more paranoid after that bolt fell off, and just kind of paranoid about doing higher speeds with it. And I noticed there is a fair amount of lateral flexibility on this rear swing arm. So I don't know how much that is, should be a concern. I mean, my feeling is that it's only a concern if you're pushing it like super hard. I mean, this thing, you don't want to be doing like 50 miles an hour down a trail. I guarantee that's just not a good idea. But 25 miles an hour through trails and stuff shouldn't be bad. But I just don't know how I feel about, going over 35 miles an hour on the roads, and I'm fine with that. I don't really care about top speed. So that's just a concern I have. And other things. Yeah, I got to get one of those DC DC conversion units so I can get my lights hooked up again. And I saw one guy somewhere on YouTube made a hinge for his seat, and that is really appealing because I'm getting sick of putting on and taking off this seat. So that would be nice. I don't really have the tools to make that, but maybe I can figure something out. Also, not a huge fan of this seat. It's not horrible, but it's not great by any means either. I really wish it was more of a motorcycle seat where they comes up a little bit right here, like there's like a little swale there where you can kind of rest into, and maybe be a little wider. I don't know what the possibilities are for redesigning a seat, but this whole seating situation could get improved a lot. I mean, I had already planned on reupholstering it and putting more padding in it, which is very doable. Maybe I could get a little more padding up front to make it a little wider, or I don't know. But that'll be a project for me as well. And yeah, I just as far as these forks go, they're definitely a big improvement. Obviously no bottoming out. I really need to get on some trails, but I was able to ride on some grassy area that had a lot of little hills and contours and stuff, and it was pretty fun. I got almost off the ground a little bit a couple times, and they definitely feel under control, and I just really want to get this thing out on some trails. That's where it's really fun, as I can get the sense from that. So that's it. Yeah, next update. Hopefully I'll get these wires under control, pull out the old ones that aren't being used. I will have new brakes on it, and maybe make another goal to have a single speed setup on this as well. So anyway, it's there's so many things. It's crazy how many things there are to do on a little bike like this, like little projects, but that's what makes it fun and makes it interesting. So yeah, please share what y'all are doing. Another thing, I definitely want to get a full twist throttle there. Yeah, I'm just gonna go single speed. I just want to declutter this steering wheel. Oh yeah, then absolutely I want to either get a short stem or maybe try that direct mount. I don't know. It should be interesting. I'd like somebody to explain why motorcycles they don't have a long stem like that. It seems like there's just more, if you were to extend out this neck way out here, you'd see a decreased stability. So I don't really understand the physics of that, but I just know that I at least want the shortest stem I can get, or try out that direct mount. And then the question is, will you be too scrunched up? I don't think so. Your elbows will just be a little more bent, but from what I can see on most motorcycles, though their handlebars are way closer, and that's really what I'm going for seating position. I don't care about like being able to ride it like a bicycle. I don't think anybody else is. So it seems like it's kind of silly that they try to make these like their bicycles when they're really they should be designed more towards throttle. I think you'd all agree. So yeah, please let me know your thoughts, and hope everybody has a good Christmas. And by the time I post this, it will probably be after Christmas, but hope you're having a good holiday. All right, see ya.